was being one of them. According to the local journal, people started to disappear after Ludaire's shows, stating that 12 people appeared went missing. It is unknown what happened to Ludaire. While Mr. Tatters destroyed a circus with the help of a fire where he found Chester, who later became the possession of Ludaire, Kiki became the doll of the mayor's daughter and started to spread a disease known as cholera. What's cholera, Cody? The mayor's daughter eventually died from it, and Kiki became a doll of another girl named Emily. She also welcomed Chester and Mr. Tatters, and the girl loved the three of them, instantly calling them her friends. After the doll's arrival, Emily's behavior started to change. Her parents fearing her, it is possible that Kiki and her doll friends let Emily knows about the puppet master, because she wanted to be with her friends and play forever. She turned into the malevolent ghost seen in the games. After Emily's death, her parents tried to run away, but Emily and the dolls killed them before they could. Okay. Kiki starts moving at 12 a.m. She is the first to be active out of all of the dolls. Her game appears to be a peekaboo. When Kiki appears, the player must locate her. Then stare at her until she disappears. Do not look away from her for too long, or else she will come closer. She then eventually tags you, ending the game. In some cases, the player can monitor Kiki as they leave the room, but there's always a chance that she will follow you and have a great chance of tagging you, resulting in game over. Kiki has different stances each time the player encounters her, one where she has her arms outstretched, and the other of her covering her face with her hands. Sometimes when appearing, Kiki may cut off the lights in the room, similar to Mr. Tatters, but she will do it much more often. She will also giggle when appearing behind the player. Kiki is inactive for 11 p.m., 2 a.m., and 4 a.m. Okay, got her. Jesus. A lot. I'm reading a lot.
Poor Garen. He gave up on running away.
Alright, Chester. Before the game, Chester belonged to a ventriloquist class named Chester O'Leary, from which he was named. I'm not cheating, I just want to win. I need to know what the game is. One day, O'Leary died of unknown causes. At some point, Chester was grouped with Kiki and Mr. Tatters. The three dolls ended up being owned by a girl named Emily. The girl loved them instantly, calling them her friends. After their arrival, Emily's behavior started to change and her parents began to fear her. Chester becomes active at 2 a.m. and along with Mr. Tatters will try to catch the player. The game he likes to play is tag. To escape Chester, players must run into another room that he is not in. The signal of Chester's presence is his high-pitched laughter. The entire basement counts as one room. That's fucked up. An easy way to avoid him is staying as close to any door as possible. That way, if he spawns in a room, the player can just walk away from there to the goal. Chester may also appear in the same room the player runs into, which could result in the player's death. Chester and Mr. Tatters may appear in the same time. This is a common way a lot of players die.
Shit.
A quick tip to avoid this is to run from Chester before Mr. Tatters turns around. If Chester appears while the player is looking at Kiki, players will have to run to the next room while continually looking backwards. If Chester appears in the basement, the player must use the goal, which is the stairs to outrun him. Chester will remain active until 4 a.m., leaving while the other dolls come out to play. Unfortunately, they will all play when the clock strikes 5 a.m. This is a lot of reading. Alright, last doll. Mr. Tatters.
Man, it's over. We don't have.
Before the game, Mr. Tatters was a clown doll belonging to a puppet master named Walt Ludaire, who used dolls to entertain children during his shows. Coke. Where's my Coke? During his shows. He was part of a group of 4 dolls, Kiki being one of them. According to the local journal, people started to disappear after Ludaire's shows. Starting that 12 people already went missing, while Kiki started To spread the cholera disease, Mr. Tatters destroyed a circus with the help of a fire where he found Chester. Finally, the three dolls ended up being owned by a girl named Emily. The girl, loving them instantly, called them her friends. Emily's behavior started to change. Her parents started to fear her. It is possible that Mr. Tatters and his doll friends had let Emily know about the Puppet Master. Mr. Tatters first becomes active at 1 a.m. and he plays red light, green light with the player. When Mr. Tatters appears, he will emit dark, demonic laughter and appear in front of the character. When his back is facing them, followed by a hello sound when he looks at the player. Then, proceeding to reach out his hands, Mr. Tatters attacks you is via a game of red light, green light.
I can hold him there forever.
How it works is that if he emits a second sound, the player must stop moving until Tatters emits a second sign leaves. If the player does not move while it is does move while it's red light, after the second sound, he will say,
I can see you.
"I can see you," and then attack the players,
Not a good option.
sending them back to the start of the hour. He will stay active with Chester until 4 a.m. When Emily herself comes out to play, when the hour is over, he and all the antagonists will come after the player. He's also known to turn off the lights occasionally, but not as often as Kiki.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus. What am I supposed to do to win? That's the question. I gotta wait till 4 a.m. and enter the basement. That's what I got from this.
Wow, I was gonna say, please.
Here we go. So I gotta survive till 4 a.m. Look for the flashlight, survive till 4 a.m. That's the goal. It's 12 a.m. Only 3 hours left.
Garner, what are you doing?
Let's read these notes real quick.
Right here. Pretty sure that's where she is.
Let's find this fucking flashlight. Nothing in here. Flashlight. There it is. I'm in this.
Go on, Ed.
We're gonna win this, boys. I know how to play it now. I'm in this. We're to win this.
Win this spooky game.
Here to win, do or die.
Oh, that's the words in the song?
No.
Oh.
It's live to
Yeah.
Oh.
Do or die.
win. The do or die part was actually real.
Yeah.
Till the light burns from a face.
I say burns.
I think
Sounds better. I'm not going into the basement yet.
The ring of fire.
Burn, burn, burn. Where you at? Where's she at? I don't see her. Fuck, I'm dead. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Just because I don't know where she's at. This is bullshit. Don't kill me. I had my flashlight super early, you stupid bitch.
this Trinidad just doesn't understand how to swim.
Nope.
So basically, it's important.
Appear before me, demon. Show yourself.
It's at least not tight to the block.
I mean, I've literally been trying
Oh,
to.
that's a free kill for Starner. Sin. Shit, don't kill me.
There she is. Caught her.
Ah, fucking stupid thing.
It is spooky. It is a spooky
Oh,
fucking
come
name.
back! Come back!
Cody's been sacrificed.
That's all I got.
Sacrifice.
Wow.
Starner
That's the chosen one. So Chester, I have to leave the room he's in. That's all I know. Red light, green light, I have to avoid him kinda. I don't know how to do it exactly, but I gotta do it.
3 of them.
Oh, there she is again. Where are you coming from? Get out of here. Am I showing too much cleavage? Wait a second, I got you, fam. Let's get the real cleavage going. There you go. Right in here.
Too much watching. Straight up too much watching.
I don't believe in showing too much cleavage. There's never enough cleavage, in my opinion. You're welcome. I'm here for you, Xander.
You need help again, sir? I'm coming to the river. 14, 12, 11, 10.
This bitch, though.
I'll get you. She flashed him.
I just, I'm waiting for my ult. I don't want to go near
It's
her.
right there.
They
We got
got
Kazakhs right behind us.
So I gotta keep avoiding her for a certain amount of time, and then I gotta avoid the other two for a certain amount of time. It's hard. Until 4 a.m. And then I can go into the basement. She turned my light off for no reason. Fuck you. What?
Hooray! Buying an item. Out of words, the pinging bitch.
I don't have one either.
I don't either, bro, because it's supposed to be you look at her, and then she fucking, So I just looked up the rules, right? I looked up the rules to the game. You look at her, she disappears, you're good to go, right? And then you survive till like 1 a.m., right? Then the clown shows up. And then it's red light, green light. When he's moving, you gotta stop. That's fair. And then the last dude, you have to like, when he enters the room, you have to go to another room. I know how to play. Where's she at? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that ugly bitch. Look at you. You're so ugly. Fuck you. Hey, hey. Look at you. Get out of here. Shoo, shoo.
TV called.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing.
Fuck!
Hey, you're gonna die twice. Using everything.
Fucking thing.
Really? He focused me
This
over
game's
you.
too hard.
Asshole.
This game's too hard. In my opinion. I'm trying, but it's scary. And I don't like clowns. So the only reason I'm doing so good right now is because I'm drunk. But I literally stopped playing this at one point because it scared me.
He got away. Just out.
Fuck.
Holy shit. Tied kills. Dude, that's a blast recall.
You just fucked on some kids? That doesn't sound fucking cemetery, Riley. Why would you do that? I'm just picking, bro.
Why is Cossack running from misfortune?
This fortune can actually kill him. She's done it a couple times, but she's getting ready to die.
Essentially, I got honored by all 5 teammates.
Yeah,
All 5 of your teammates? Basically, you cheated. That's what I'm hearing. You can only have 4 teammates, bro. Cheating.
Cheatery.
No, you didn't kill the clone either.
Overwatch is 6v6. Oh, that's even more abusive because Overwatch is a shit game. How dare you take advantage of some kids in a game that sucks ass?
Are they doing that?
Keep.
I killed the fucking jungler.
I am the jungler. Live to win, do or die.